That's a legitimate question. These are projects that are funded by GET Fund. And GET Fund was brought here a couple of months ago by myself and some other stakeholders, the party leadership. Why? Because Bole Secondary School had been abandoned for a very long time. Like I said, children or students, if you saw where they ate, in terms of their facility, the dining hall, it was an eyesore. And many calls were made, but there was not any response. And today, we thought that the time has come for us to provide these facilities. And so what we did first was to bring GET Fund to this school. They met with the staff and some students, and they told them the challenges, the problems confronting the school. And these are some of the problems that they enumerated. And we thought that we will start to handle them gradually. So it's being sponsored by GET Fund. And GET Fund is telling me that they're not going to give any advance mobilization to the contractors, but they have gone through a rigorous procurement process to select the contractors. The contractors will go ahead. When they build and get to a point where they have to raise a certificate, they raise a certificate and they are paid. Indeed, GET Fund has money for these projects. What the government is doing today is that, first of all, you must budget for every project that you want to do. That's the first thing. And this budget must be approved by Parliament. And once that is done, you now have to go to the Minister of Finance. The appropriate ministry will have to go to the Minister of Finance and ask for clearance. Okay? It is Minister of Finance that will say that we are giving you commitment authorization. And on the basis of that, you can now award the contract to your contractor. What that means is that the government will be very sure that there's money before they ask the contractor to go and start work. However, we may not advance money to the contractor. So these are capable people who have what it takes to mobilize money for themselves and to start the work. And so when you get to a point, you raise a certificate, they will come and look at the project. If you are meeting the specifications, then they can now pay you to continue. This is the new regime, this is the new approach to ensure that we don't abandon projects halfway. Some contractors will go and take money. Mobilization, huge money. They start. When they get foundation level, they run away and leave the project. And sometimes they go with excuses. We want variation to the project. Prices of things have gone up, and so vary the project. If the ministry refuses to vary the project, it gives them a leeway to say that we will not continue with the project. Meanwhile, they've taken money from government and they're running away with it. It becomes a technical issue. Even if you take them to court, they tell you that we didn't run away. We asked you to vary the project. You refuse to vary the project. That is why we are not there. Government, this government being a prudent government, wants to ensure that some of